Right, I'm checking to check it out. So, should have made this video a few days ago, innit? But yeah, I want to talk about the Josh Warrington fight and Lara. Yeah. Well, all I keep hearing online, right, is people bitching and moaning about, oh well, Josh Warrington, he didn't have no fans. The crowd. He's not used to fighting. He's not used to fighting without a crowd. When Josh Warrington is fighting with a crowd, he's unstoppable. He's unstoppable. But he's been out of the ring. He's been out of the ring for a year. There's no crowd there. But man, shut the fuck up, man. This is the problem, man. You're making fucking excuses because your man got whooped. Your man got fucking his ass whooped. Yeah. But you're trying to find all these bullshit excuses. Like, fucking shit. All these excuses what I'm hearing, man. It's just like fucking how. Is this person a man or was he a fucking 3-year-old? Like, which one is it? Yeah. And last time I checked, I was watching the fight live. Last time I remember watching that fight live, guess what? Lara didn't have no crowd either. He didn't have a crowd. So, what is it? Lara had no crowd. Josh Warrington had no crowd. No one else on the fucking bill, on that card, had a crowd. So, for the winner, what is it? Did all the winners on that card win because there's no crowd? Or did everyone who lost on that card, did they lose because there's no crowd? It's fucking pathetic. Absolutely pathetic, man. But that's fucking. But that's fucking British boxing media for you. You know what I mean? It's always making some excuses because the man got whooped by a fucking foreigner. Yeah? They have to find any excuse in the fucking world. Yeah? Who gives a fuck about the crowd, bro? There's 2 men in there at the same time. So, 2 men there at the same time. So, they're both gonna share the same experience, right? With having no crowd. So, what are we really talking about here? Remember when AJ got his ass whooped by Ruiz? Another Mexican dude. He got his ass whooped. I was hearing, but there's excuses about, well, it's his first time in the US. He wasn't used to it, the pressure. What the fuck, man? Like, what is this bullshit, man? Always making some excuse, just fucking, These are paid professional fighters, and the number one thing what I'm keeping hearing regurgitating out of people's mouths in these interviews is about the fucking crowd, or the lack of crowd, okay? And it's fucking asinine because they're going on like they just threw a man in there to do a one-man performance, and he couldn't perform properly. Going like he was some sort of like, trying to think, like it's some sort of some dance performance where there's only like one person there. There you go. We normally have this and that for your performance, but today we're gonna take all that away. We're gonna throw you in like that. Anyone will think that it's a one-man sport? Anyone will think that? 2 men in there, both of them had no crowd. So what we're talking about? Why is the first thing off people's lips? Why is the first words out of people's mouths is about Josh Warrington's the lack of a crowd? It's fucking ridiculous. And the day got his ass whooped, innit? Simple as that. And I don't think it would make a difference whether there's a crowd there or not. Because if there was a crowd there, they would have said, oh well, he had a year out of the ring, so that's why he got knocked out. Really. And hearing stuff like, oh well, he needs to go up to a different weight class. So we've got 3 excuses. He needs to go to a different weight class. Yeah, he needs to go to a different weight class. He had a year out, or just over a year out, and there's no crowd. Like, there's always going to be some sort of fucking excuse to try and pull out, you know? But whatever, anyway. I just wanted to talk about that anyway. I'm a bit late with it, but I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in there. And with that, I'm out.